What's up, guys? Happy New Year 2019. A lot of folks setting goals, making resolutions, ready for some changes in their life. I got a lot of people wanting to go sober 2019. Props to you. Good luck, Godspeed, man. And if you're on this channel, you probably have questions about Suboxone. I got a lot of people who come down and won't help stopping Suboxone, okay? And now my main goal is to help people stop opiates, right? Stop pain pills, stop heroin, stop methadone. I also treat people for methamphetamines and alcohol, etc. So it's not just opiates, but I know that a lot of people make this transition to Suboxone to get off of opiates, and then they find it's very difficult to stop Suboxone. So I get this question, is Suboxone worse than heroin? And the answer is simple, no, it's not, okay? We got way too many people out there overdosing and dying on heroin and fentanyl. Man, look, if you're on here and you're struggling with heroin, please, you got to get help. You got to get help immediately, man. These folks are spiking it with fentanyl that's coming from China, and that shit is dangerous. It is killing people left and right, okay? So, let me get off that soapbox. So is Suboxone worse than heroin? No, it's not. Suboxone helps to save lives, but that doesn't mean it's easy to stop, right? And once you get on Suboxone, a lot of folks feel stuck. Now, let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about addiction versus dependence. So addiction is when you continue to use a substance despite negative consequences and negative actions in your life, okay? And we all understand that. Your life, it just goes downhill, spirals down, but yet you continue to do those same actions over and over again. That's addiction. Dependence is an adaptation that the body makes to a medication or substance or etc., so that when you remove that substance, you have withdrawal symptoms. So you can have addiction and dependence together, but you can also have dependence to something where there is no actual addiction, okay? And that's what we normally see when people are trying to stop Suboxone. It's not that they're addicted to the Suboxone. They have opiate dependence, and they have dependence to it, okay? So that the Suboxone helped to treat their opiate addiction, all right? Because now they're rebuilding relationships. They've got money in the bank. They're not losing, their job. They're not having to lie to everybody, all right? But they can't stop the medication because they have withdrawal symptoms. So they have this severe dependence. And things you got to keep in mind, though, man. Look at where you've been and figure out where you want to go. Because I got a lot of people who, they get down to really small doses, 0.5 milligrams, 0.25 milligrams, maybe every day, maybe every other day, and they just can't seem to stop it. But if you look back, 2 years ago, they were on 16 milligrams every day, and they'd been on that dose for years. So that's a huge drop, and you make the goal, hey, I'm going to stop the medication in 6 months or in a year, etc. And then that time comes and you're on this very small dose, but you're just not there yet. That's okay, man. Just take the time you need and set steps. So when you're setting goals, you want to set something that you can achieve, right? And you want to make small steps towards that goal, all right? You want to make sure there's something that you can measure, and you want to just take the action, man, and just go that direction and see where it will take you. And quit beating yourself up, okay? Fight the addiction. That's number one, all right? Get off heroin. Man, stay away from fentanyl. Get off the pills. Get cleaned up. And then we'll work on the dependence issue, okay? Your brain can heal while you're on Suboxone, all right? Because, again, there's that difference, addiction, dependence. You are recovering. You are in recovery, and if you're on Suboxone, that doesn't mean that you're not sober, unless you're using it to get high. Now, if you're cutting it up, snorting it, melting it down, doing whatever to it, that's a different topic, right? Okay, so I think we covered the bases. A new year, you're going to be setting some goals, and props to you for that. Let's stay sober, stay clean. Let's help each other out, man. We don't need all this negativity about Suboxone. Yes, it's tough to stop, but no, it's not worse than heroin. That's ridiculous. Anyway, peace.